Today I'm going to show you how to wallpaper a window wall. When you've chosen a feature wall in your room, you probably won't choose a wall with a window in it. Some people do, some people like that effect. You may need to paper around a window wall if you're going to paper the whole room, as I'm going to do today. So with a window wall, the most important thing first is to set out where you're going to start. Now our wall is only short, there's just a short length either side of the window. I still have to show you the techniques of going into these window reveals, as they're called. If this window wall was on a longer wall, then I would need to think about where to start. On this wall I have to start here, coming away from the wall that's already papered. On an unpapered wall you'd have to think about where to set up first, and I would recommend starting around the window and working out to the corners, because if you start in a corner and find yourself coming up to the window and your paper finishing very close to this edge, even on it, you're in big trouble trying to join your papers on or just off this edge. So I would start here, set it so your paper, your length drops round and folds into the reveal, and then work left and right. Again, another thing to talk about is this paper does not have a pattern. It's a free match. So I could start either side of this window, come towards the middle, and then splice, which means to cut through two papers that are overlapped. Splice through the two somewhere in the middle and it wouldn't show. If you have a pattern on your wallpaper, you need to follow it. So you may well be able to set up this side, but you'd have to, once that paper is here, you'd have to follow that pattern across the wall, and you don't quite know where you're going to end up here. Your pattern might stop here, it might stop, well, it can't stop past there, it'd have to stop somewhere. The last length has to stop short of this reveal. You can't stop your length across the top here, because you'd have to put a vertical join in. So wherever the last length comes to, the last drop of paper comes to before the reveal, that's where you stop, and then you'd have to put a full length in. But it might sound complicated, but I'll show you how simple it really is.